as we wait, because I currently have 2 more minutes, I'd like to inform you guys before the doors close that there will be no samples at the end of this presentation.
Okay, so please welcome our next presenter, Paulo Gear, and he'll be presenting sushi menu.
You can barely see me over this. Okay, so welcome to my presentation. As you all of you know, I'm Paulo, and my personal project was focused on sushi making. So firstly, why sushi? Well, sushi was, I've never made sushi in my life prior to this project, so that was my first incentive to carry out this project. And the second reason for this project was because Japanese cuisine is one of my favorite cuisines, and which leads me to my third reason, which is if I were to learn it well, I could make it and eat it whenever I wanted to, which is pretty much heaven. So as any other personal project, I have to have a goal, or pretty much my product, what I have to achieve, and show my supervisor, which will then be graded. So in my case, my goal had two parts to it. First being creating a series of instructional videos, which I then went on to post on YouTube. And don't be stunned by the view counts, but they're good. As any other goal, I needed to have a list of specifications or requirements which it had to meet in order to receive full marks. And the specifications that I chose for my instructional videos were that they had to be fairly short, they had to include subtitles, and they didn't necessarily need to require voiceover or dialogue or anything of that kind of stuff. So I will show you one of my videos which I posted on YouTube. Hopefully you enjoy it, and keep an eye out for these elements that I had to include. Yeah, this is me. Every step is noted as a comes in, so the viewer is not very so I really tried. Yes, I had to add some fast forwards to keep the viewer on the video, otherwise they probably would have switched videos. So as you guys look at the video, I'll explain what the 7 videos actually were. So this one, as you saw from the title, is about assembling the sushi roll. So this technically is the last video that you're supposed to watch out of my series. The other videos, series, okay. The other videos included how to cut the salmon properly, skinning and slicing, the slicing of cucumber and carrots, cooking the rice, which I split into 2 videos, and this one. Yes, and this is the crucial part, so I put it in slow motion. Some of the interiors fell out. This is why I didn't bring in a sample.
You didn't have a sharp knife.
I didn't have a sharp knife.
Yum. Make sure you sharpen your knife.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, this was the first part of my goal. The second part of my goal was to create a visual presentation regarding my understanding of sushi platter presentation. And since I already had made my other half of the goal through moving pictures, I decided to create a PowerPoint presentation because I thought it would bring out the best result. And so, through my research, I found out that these three components are pretty much the key requirements to have a quite elaborate sushi platter: vibrancy, flavor variety, and texture variety. And yes, this is the second part of my goal. So this is pictures of my first trial, as you can see from the shape of the sushi rolls that came out. And which brings me to my next topic, which is how I achieved my goal. I achieved my goal through trial and error, so I needed to perform various sushi making trials. And yes, I did get better, believe it or not. And this is how I achieved my goal. So overall, what did I learn? Well, obviously I learned basic sushi making techniques, rice cooking, stuff like that. As my parents know, I don't really cook, all I know is scrambled eggs. I also learned how to prioritize and specify my research to topics which I wasn't too good at. So for example, the weakest part of my sushi making was the rice, and it usually came out very sour and raw. So I needed to specify my research on that. And third of all, I learned how to upload videos on a social network, which I decided would be YouTube. And yes. Thank you. Any questions? No? No sushi, sorry.
Are you serious?
Serious? Not serious. Please do it that way.
We're not leaving till we get in.
If you want to keep for the sushi.
Finito?
10 minuti. Non come il povero Carlo, dovete parlare 20 minuti. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome presentation. Sushi, bro. We've been asking for 2 weeks. Thank
you much.
I filmed it.
Mom, talk about engagement. Presentations are my strength. So.
Miss it. No, man.